thing we're gonna do is also purge the nitrous line, which is right here. We're just gonna do a quick shot of nitrous through it to make sure that it's got no contamination. There's also a nitrous filter inside that fitting right there. But remember that nitrous discharges at negative 130 Fahrenheit. And so that's why I'm holding it with the pliers, and I'm not gonna get my skin anywhere near the front of that. Okay, Steve, ready when you are. There you go. That's good.
Okay.
The next supercritical thing that we're gonna do is set the nitrous system fuel pressure. As another reminder, this fuel system is only feeding the fuel solenoid for the nitrous system. And NOS wants to see 6 PSI of fuel pressure while the system is engaged. If you set the fuel pressure just deadheaded, meaning if you just have the solenoid closed and the fuel is stacking up right here and you set the pressure at 6, then when you open that solenoid going down the track, the fuel pressure is gonna drop, the engine leans out. So this is an Edelbrock blow tool. What I've got is the actual jet right there that came out of my nitrous system, and I'm gonna put it here, and that is gonna create a restriction that mimics what's going on when the system is functioning so that I can set the fuel pressure flowing. Okay, Steve, go ahead, fire it up. Off. I just tested our nitrous fuel pressure with it flowing and found it to be only 3 pounds, which isn't enough. We need 6. Okay, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Can you please turn it on and I will adjust it dynamically.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you. All right, cranking the fuel pressure up to 6. Perfect, and rock steady. All right, you can shut it off.
A critical aspect when you're running nitrous is to adjust the ignition timing. What the nitrous is going to do is it's going to accelerate the combustion. Therefore, you're going to get peak cylinder pressure earlier. So early, in fact, that you're going to lose power and can cause destructive detonation inside the cylinder. So we're going to take this back to about 30 degrees for a 150 shot. I mean, basically the rule of thumb is 2 degrees per 50 horsepower hit of nitrous. So it's about 6 degrees for the 150 shot.
Finally, the last step before we can spray this thing, and this is the part of nitrous I find the most irritating, and that is maintaining the nitrous bottle pressure, which we often do with temperature. You will read online all sorts of different temperature numbers and how they correlate to PSI. I've read everything from 85 to 100. Our number is 93. Right now I've got 97 on the temp gun, and so I'm taking a ice cold rag out of the cooler and I've been cooling the thing down, because if you have too much nitrous bottle pressure, it will spray more nitrous in relationship to fuel, and once again you will be running lean. So we got to cool that down just a little bit, and then finally we're going to be out on track, and this thing better run 1199 on its very first pass, because we're running out of time. We're about to lose our track rental.
I'm feeling really good about this.
Oh, I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be our moment of triumph and victory.
Woohoo!
Greatness.
1190. I'm going to fire the car up, and then Steve will open the nitrous bottle. And the reason why we open the nitrous bottle with the engine running is so we can check to see if the nitrous solenoid is leaking. Because if it is, when the nitrous starts to hit, we'll hear the RPM start to increase, and I can get the thing shut off and make sure to pump all of the nitrous out of it. Okay, finally, looking forward to this. Here we go.
Okay, this is going to be it. It's going to be our first run on nitrous. It's a 150 horsepower shot. Freiburger is pulling the car up right now to stage, and we'll see what it'll do.